Our planet Earth has a number of mysteries which are impossible to understand and explain. In 21st century science still hasn't resolved the number of mysteries. Many of the mysteries are responsible for taking away human lives. In this video you are going to know about one of the such mystery called Bermuda Triangle. Many people called it as Devil's Triangle. It's located in the world's second largest ocean called Atlantic Ocean. The area is bounded by Miami, Bermuda and the Puerto Rico, which forms the triangle of area of approximately 500,000 square miles. It's one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world, with merchant vessels crossing through to get to ports in America, Europe and the Caribbean. It came into the picture after a number of ships and aircrafts are said to have mysteriously disappeared over the centuries and nearly thousands of fatalities took place in this region. Over the years many world's leading media outlets regularly writing the articles about these mysterious incidents, newly generated scientific research about this region. Well, the first unusual incidents noted in year 1492. During the first voyage of Christopher Columbus and the crew of Santa Maria reported a sighting of unknown light just days before the landing at the Guanani. Columbus described the light as a small wax candle that rose and lifted up, which to few seemed to be an indication of land. He received the royal reward for the sighting. His son also characterized it as a candle that went up and down. The light is reported in the diary and the logbook written by the Columbus during his first voyage. The public's attention, however, was really captured in 1918 when a 542-foot-long Navy ship, called the USS Cyclops, sank between Barbados and Chesapeake Bay. That ship was carrying over 300 men and 10,000 tons of manganese. It never sent out any SOS distress call and an extensive search found no wreckage. As it was a wartime, she was thought to have been captured or sunk by the German raider or submarine because she was carrying 10,800 long tons of manganese ore used to produce munitions, but the German authorities at that time denied any knowledge of the vessel. The Naval History and Heritage Command of the United States Navy has stated she probably sank in an unexpected storm, but the ultimate cause of the ship's loss is not known. However, 23 years later, two of the Cyclops' sister USS Proteus and USS Nereus ships also vanished without a trace in the same area. On December 5, 1945, 4 months after the end of World War II, 5 Avenger torpedo bombers took off from the Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale. Referred to now as Bermuda Triangle Flight 19, they were headed east for the Bahamas to practice bombing runs on a sunken ship. The 5 planes, and their 14 crew members, never returned. After they radioed a distress call to the base, a PBM Mariner flying boat search plane was sent out to look for Flight 19. That plane, and its 13 crew members, never came back, either. There was no hostile action, the war was over. There were no reports of large storms over the ocean. There were no reports of any crashes in the area. And no wreckage ever found. 6 planes, and 27 crew members, simply disappeared. Some have blamed the Bermuda Triangle, that mysterious watery graveyard in which countless ships and planes have been lost. Although a few World War II planes have been found in the area, none has ever been positively identified as being from Flight 19, or as the rescue plane. As the years went by, and the legends piled up, Flight 19 became known as the Lost Patrol. In almost every account of the mystery surrounding the Bermuda Triangle, you'll see reference to the fact that it is one of only 2 places on Earth, the other being the Devil's Sea off the coast of Japan, where a compass points to true north rather than magnetic north. Theorists say that this causes compasses to malfunction and ships and planes to get off course. A compass works because its magnetic needle is attracted by the magnetism of Earth, which draws it to point to the constantly shifting magnetic North Pole. The geographic North Pole, on the other hand, is static and is located 1,200 miles north of the magnetic pole. The variation between the two readings is known as magnetic declination, which can change as you move across the globe. Here is a term called agonic line. The agonic line is an imaginary line where true north and magnetic north are in perfect alignment. There is no magnetic declination. Navigators must always compensate for magnetic declination when charting their courses. While the agonic line once passed through the Bermuda Triangle, it now falls within the Gulf of Mexico, rendering claims that it can contribute to disappearances in the triangle inaccurate. calculation errors anywhere could cause a plane or ship to go off course. The compass malfunction theory assumes that experienced pilots and captains passing through the area were unaware of magnetic declination, which is unlikely.